What's up, YouTube? Welcome back for another video. We have Larry Bird impressed the world 15 times. I read it, said it so wrong. 15 times Larry Bird impressed the world. I know a lot of these I've probably seen before, but hey, it's like I said before. I said it many times before. It's Larry Bird, man. Can't get enough of Larry Bird highlights, man. So don't get right to the video. Make sure you guys subscribe, hit the like button, all the good stuff, and let's get it.
These Larry Bird moments are just too crazy. Number 15. You can't deny that Larry Bird always showed up when a big moment came around. And on this specific play, Bird impressed everybody by taking on a huge challenge late in overtime. The Boston Celtics were tied up with the Los Angeles Lakers, and the clock was ticking. Bird got himself positioned inside before popping back outside a little bit. When that basketball hit his hands, he rose up and did this.
With Cooper all over him, he can't do a thing.
It's like he knew what he was going to do before he shot the ball.
To make this play even wilder, Bird took this game-winning shot right over the head of another superstar player, Magic Johnson. Bird was victorious in this one. Number 14. Seeing this next play will just give you flashbacks to the great Kobe Bryant and some of the shots that he used to take in the league. There were only a few seconds left on the clock, which means that the ball was definitely going to find Bird's hands. And once it did, Bird knew what he had to do. Check it out.
Oh, yeah, I remember this. Over two people. That's crazy.
With two defenders draped all over him, he had no fear letting a big-time jump shot fly over their heads.
He never
the
has fear.
confidence that he must have had to take this shot is impressive on its own. Adding on the fact that he made it makes it that much better. Number 13. This play will just make your stomach turn if you're fans of the other team. Boston found themselves losing in this specific game, and they didn't have many options left either. With only 5 seconds left and the other team inbounding the ball, everybody in the arena was expecting a loss. Heck, even the other team had their hands up in the air to celebrate the victory before the pass happened.
He's on his
and that's when the worst case
Whoa.
scenario happened to them.
Relax.
Look at this.
Thomas wants to get it in quickly.
And now there's a steal by Bird. Underneath the DJ, lays it in.
Bird didn't lay off the gas like his opposition
crazy,
expected.
Man.
Instead, he
Isaiah
timed
Thomas
the pass
so
perfectly
bad.
and not only stole it, but he stayed in bounds and delivered it back to a driving teammate who cashed in on a layup. With 1 second left on the clock, the fans erupted in cheers. Number 12. Now let's get into an excellent scoring game for Bird. It's incredibly impressive for anybody to step onto an NBA court and drop a huge number of points, and Bird did it often and efficiently. For this one, we gotta go back to 1983 against the Indiana Pacers. Bird must have known that he was blistering hot shooting-wise because he did not hold back from the get-go. He got himself 53 points in just 33 total minutes on the floor. To put that into further perspective, he knocked down 21 out of his 30 jump shots in the game.
He'll miss 9 shots.
Number 11.
Wow.
Might as well stick with another phenomenal scoring outing for this impressive moment. The Celtics were playing the Atlanta Hawks in 1989. Bird registered a strong 39 minutes of game time and was responsible for 50 points in this game.
Damn.
While this may seem like a little less impressive game than the previous outing we talked about, he was more efficient. He actually hit 19 out of the 25 shots he took, which is about 76% from the field.
He only missed 6
Number
shots.
10. Larry Bird might be known as an unbelievably efficient scorer, but he contributed everywhere on the floor. For example, his rebounding is severely underrated in my eyes. And this game that we're about to talk about was against the Washington Bullets in 1982. Bird played 45 minutes and scored 31 points, also had 2 assists. However, his major impact was 21 rebounds.
Damn.
This was actually a career high for him at the time, and one that he would never end up surpassing in any of the years following. Number 9. If you thought that his 21 rebound game was impressive, well, let's double down on that and tell you that he tied that total not one other time, not twice, but 3 different times. The previous outing we mentioned was in 1982. He had 2 more of those in 1981, and the third was in 1980. All these games were against different opponents, the Denver Nuggets, Los Angeles Lakers, and Philadelphia 76ers, and he never played over 50 minutes in any of those games. Plus, knowing that he scored 36, 36, and 27 points in those contests makes this even more impressive. His rebounding showing wasn't just a one-time thing, he was consistently great on the glass. Number 8. Sometimes when you get so good, you get bored. Bird seemed a little bored out there on occasion and just started making up how he played as the game went along. In this clip that we're about to show you, he decided to whip out a brand new jump shot form with the clock winding down. Take a look.
One footer.
A running, one-legged three-point jump shot
That's
with
crazy.
the time running out is a pretty confident move no matter who you are.
That's
Plus,
wild.
It wasn't like he was just standing there wide open either. He had a defender standing next to him at the time who was caught off guard by the fact he actually took that shot to begin with.
To catch
Yet
it,
he
turn around, and
found the
take off
bottom
with
of the
one
net
foot
anyway.
and shoot it and make it. That's
Now,
crazy.
before we move on to this next impressive moment, make sure to take a second and smash that subscribe button. Anyways, let's get
Tell your
right
mom
back
to
into the
subscribe,
action with
man.
number 7.
Oh,
It doesn't matter
yeah,
what
we'll check later.
situation you might have put Bird in, he just found ways
Oh.
to make it a positive. On this fast break attempt, the defense was able to take advantage of some inaccurate passes and recover pretty nicely. They recovered so well that they actually trapped Bird on the baseline behind the hoop with no available teammates to get the ball out to. In that moment, everybody was thinking that he was going to try and wait a minute or it would be a turnover.
Come on,
Instead,
man.
he did neither,
That's
opting
wild.
to do this instead.
Van Vincent to Bird, and it goes up!
God damn.
Casual, quick turnaround jumper from up and over the backboard while still swishing it.
The fact that he
Pretty
thought about it
impressive
so
task if
quick.
you ask me. I can't even do that if I'm standing there
Like
trying
he
to.
knew he was gonna
And
make
this
it.
man went out and did it during an NBA game and knocked it down like it was just a normal practice jump shot. Number 6. This next game was great because Larry did it all. There wasn't a single area that he didn't contribute in for this game against the Charlotte Hornets,
The triple-double.
although I believe they were known as the Bobcats at this time. Either way, Bird played 44 minutes here, and in that time he dropped a cool 45 points with 8 rebounds and 8 assists.
Almost a
That's not all,
triple-double.
though. He did such on 64.3 shooting efficiency from the floor.
Damn, that's pretty good.
And did we mention that he posted a career-high 5 blocks in this one?
Damn.
Yeah, he did that too. Number 5. This might not be too impressive to some people, but Bird's confidence is just unreal. In the three-point
really
competition back in 1988, Bird competed and walked away as the champion of it all. However, there was a catch. Bird stepped up onto the court with his warm-up jacket still on. He was so confident that he would win that he didn't bother taking it off. When's the last time you saw a three-point contest participant keep his jacket on?
I don't think ever.
Number 4. Bird is also one of a limited number of players to ever win 3 MVP awards in back-to-back-to-back years. That's right, 3 straight seasons with hardware for Larry. At the time of his 3rd MVP season, he was the 3rd person to ever accomplish this and the only non-center to do it. Number 3. Let's go back to a big-time shooting performance here for Bird. The Celtics were against the Atlanta Hawks, and in 43 minutes of work, Bird dropped a career-high 60 points. Sometimes you'd think that
I
a player
remember
was
this.
just
He
chucking
was going
shots
crazy
up to
this
get to
game.
this number, but that was not the case here. Bird actually hit 22 out of his 36 attempts, going down as 61.1% shooting from the floor. Number 2.
Take that was crazy.
Larry Bird once played a game with his left hand, and in case you didn't know, he is right-handed. He got so bored with his normal dominance that he wanted to shake it up a little bit, and during that game, he dropped 47 points, 14 rebounds, and 11 assists in
Yeah,
a
it's
win over the
triple-double game
Portland
right
Trailblazers in overtime. When asked about his non-shooting hand night, he said, "I'm saving my right hand for the Lakers." 2 days later, he dropped 22 points, grabbed 18 rebounds, and had 7 assists in a Boston win over the Lakers. Number 1. I think pretty obviously his championships are the most impressive thing about his career. It's hard to win
Oh.
a single championship at all in this league,
Oh,
but Bird not only did that, he won 3 of them, all in pretty close proximity to one another. The first came in 1981, followed by another in 84, and then finally his 3rd in 1986. Make sure to click the video that's showing up on your screen right now to keep watching.
All right, I already watched that video, buddy. But yeah, thanks for watching, y'all. Larry Bird, he was always impressing people, impressing the world with his shooting, of course, but also with his passing, his rebounding, his toughness, his IQ, his willingness to win no matter what. That just was Larry Bird, man. That's what Larry Bird was doing. That's just how he was. But let me know what y'all think about the video. Make sure you guys subscribe if you're new. Hit the like button, all the good stuff. And see you guys next video. Peace.